What will I be? Will I be rich? Will I be poor? Here's what he said to me.
Well done, my son. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. My flower, my son. What will be, will be.
My son. Yes, Father. Do not deny my grandchildren their chance to participate in co-curricular activities. Because that is what made you to be what you are today. When I failed to cheat in exams, I thought I will also fail in life. But I rose from the ashes of failure. Failure to cheat in exams. Failure to attain what my father wanted me to get. I thank you, Index One, from preventing me to cheat on that day, because you made me who I am without even knowing. I learned that failing in exams is not failing in life. Failure to rise from failure is actually the greatest failure.
Indeed, life has no balance.
If it were not for you, I would not be the man who I am today. And that is why I gave you this job.
But that is favoritism. What about Omoni? He passed the interview.
Omoni, yes sir. Well, do us what you want now.
Let us partner.
Fungua bonnet. No, Kasmuel. That is not your job.
But
I employed you on merit, not favoritism. I want to transform this garage from vintage to modern. And that needs someone smarter than me.
And who is this someone smarter than you?
You have the brains, the content, the theory. And that is what this garage needs to attract very high-end customers.
Really?
Attention, attention, everyone. Kasmuel Amani Matata, you are officially employed as the manager of this garage.
Manager? Yes! I knew it! Haha! To Sinway! Manager! Go back to work. Tanya Kazi. Thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this job.
You should not only thank me, but also the person who brought us together.
And who is that?
Hello, classmates. Do you remember me?
Mutia? As I said, go back to work. Tanya Kazi, I might fire somebody today.
Classmates.
Moira!
Another round of applause for the students for such a wonderful, wonderful performance. And we'll just give them a few minutes to clear up the stage so that we can now move to the next part of the program. So very, very, very well put together students and teachers. Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of this great nation and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces. Your Excellency, Mama Rachel Ruto, the First Lady of this great nation. CS Education, Mr. Julius Ogamba. Principal Secretaries present, led by Ambassador Julius Bitok, who is the Principal Secretary for Education. The DG, His Excellency DG Nakuru, His Excellency David Kones. Members of Parliament present, the Chairperson, Kenya National Drama Film Festival, Professor CJ Odhiambo, leaders from the national government and county government, teachers, trainers, and students. I hope you've all had a good time. Have we had a good time? Can we please put our hands together for the teachers and the number of hours that go behind preparing this kind of production? and especially that last one where a reminder that core curricular activities are certainly something that we must put emphasis on. At this point, Your Excellency, with your permission, allow me to invite the PS Education to just come and make some brief remarks as we continue with the rest of the program, and we will... So, tumpigie makofi PS Bitok.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief, Your Excellency First Lady, Mama Rachel Ruto, our CS, Honorable Julius Ogamba, DG Nakuru, all protocol observed. Mine is just to take this opportunity to thank you, Your Excellency, for finding time to preside over this very, very important annual drama festival. We are really honored to have you here, and we want to say a big thank you. Secondly, allow me, Your Excellency, to reiterate the fact that CBC curriculum has really enhanced talent and creativity in our students, right from primary school to junior school, and even to senior school, and even to secondary, colleges, and university. We have really seen a lot of talent coming out. We see a lot of our young people being very, very creative, and it's in the spirit of competence. Even the play we have just seen here is about competency. And we are working closely with the creative director in your office to ensure that we monetize all these talents coming out. And we are working on a program to ensure that all these talents, all these films, all these dramas are put on eCitizen, are linked to eCitizen, so that they can be monetized, and the schools and the children and the creatives can be able to benefit from this very creative industry. Your Excellencies, allow me at this point to invite the National Chairman of Kenya Drama and Festival to make a few remarks, and then we can proceed with the program. Karibu, Professor Odhiambo.
May I request that we can now open the stage so that we can use it? We were just cleaning it up. If the team can open so that we use the stage appropriately. If we can have a microphone on the stand, kindly.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, First Lady Rachel Ruto, Cabinet Secretary Education and other CS present, Deputy Governor Nakuru, Principal Secretary Basic Education and all other Principal Secretaries present, CEOs of government agencies and corporate bodies, political leaders, vice chancellors of our universities, teachers, student artists, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Your Excellency, it is usually not my tradition to read a speech, but these are just remarks that I'm going to go through, and I'm going to read it because I want to stick to the script. So it is a profound honor and privilege to stand before you today at this grand celebration of Kenyan talent and creativity, our National Drama and Film Festival State Concert, graciously hosted at the seat of our nation's leadership, State House, Nakuru. Your Excellency, we thank you most sincerely for your steadfast support and belief in the transformative power of the arts, not only as a medium of expression, but as a vehicle for national unity, value inculcation, and socioeconomic empowerment. Your presence here today affirms the centrality of culture and creativity in our national development. I want to share with you some of the highlights of the 2025 festival, which is also the 63rd Kenya National Drama Festival edition. This year's festival has been historic in many ways. Under the theme leveraging on technology to nurture talent, while inculcating national values for socio-economic prosperity, we have witnessed a bold and progressive shift in how drama and film are imagined, taught, and performed across the country. Among the most outstanding milestones was the introduction of 2 new digital categories, live broadcast and podcast. These additions mark a turning point for the festival, enabling young creators to tap into the digital space, expand their reach, and tell authentic Kenyan stories in ways that are innovative, accessible, and globally competitive. Again, in this festival, we had the first inaugural international conference, and this was a unique feature of this year's festival as it brought together pioneering intellectuals from both locally and also internationally. We were honored by the presence of 2 distinguished keynote speakers from Nigeria and South Africa who offered rich continental perspectives. Their presentations powerfully emphasized the need to commoditize, and monetize creative and cultural products, not as hobbies, but as viable paths for gainful employment and entrepreneurship. For the first time, we had what they were calling artpreneurship. They challenged us to recognize the arts as full-fledged industries that can thrive when supported by sound policies, structured investment, and market access. They further demonstrated how technology can expand creative possibilities, connect artists to global and local markets, and create sustainable livelihoods for Kenyan creative artists. We were also advantaged this time to have what we call master classes. This was an additional highlight where we had master's classes that were conducted by Tunga Africa that was offering student artists hands-on training in scripting and film production. These sessions represent a significant development in our talent nurturing. They came up with the Film Hub where they screened films on climate storytelling. And sir, I want to bring to your attention that Tunga Africa is giving awards to the following schools. Garissa High School is going to get 200,000 Kenya shillings. Wenje Secondary School, 150,000. And Ruaraka High School, 100,000 shillings. Sir, this is part of what we are calling monetization of the arts. They complemented ongoing initiatives such as a poetry lab, lunch hour lab, a Kenya Cultural Center program that has, for the past 3 years, equipped young people with poetic and spoken word performance skills. At this point, sir, Your Excellency, the President, I want to appreciate our partners and stakeholders. I would like to take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to our partners and sponsors, whose unwavering support continues to make this festival a reality. I begin by mentioning Sports, Arts and Social Development Fund that has funded the festival, Equity Bank that funded the festival to the tune of 25 million Kenya shillings, KICD, Communications Authority of Kenya, Jubilee Insurance, COOPS, Kenya Cultural Center, Coca-Cola, Tunga Africa Safaris, and Indomie. I also want to extend a special appreciation to the Ministry of Education and the Government of Kenya for their pivotal role in sustaining and growing this festival. Sir, at this juncture, I would want to recognize a number of people from the ministry before I come to the committee. I would want to recognize the Director General, Dr. Elias Abdi. Maybe you can stand up so that you can see him. I would also want to recognize the Head of Directorate, Field Coordination and Co-Curriculum Activities, Mr. Nelson Sifuna. I would also want to recognize Mr. Sugut, Dr. Sugut, who is in charge of secondary education. I want to recognize Mr. Darius Ogutu, who is in charge of university educations. I'm doing this because they're the ones that we've been working with on the ground, and they've made our work very, very easy. We have other members from the Ministry of Education who are in the committee, whom I will recognize when I'm recognizing members of the committee. At this juncture, Your Excellency, may I take this opportunity to introduce our adjudicators. Sir, I don't think I will be able to introduce them individually. I don't know if we'll have the same script that we had last year, where they just came and took a photo with you, or you will want to take a photo with them at the end of this. They can come. Thank you. Very fast adjudicators, can you run here? Yeah. Yeah?